say that I'm one of the greatest airshow pilots that ever lived. But in my mind, I'm still a student of the art form. I'm still a student of the game. And if I started thinking that I was the greatest airshow pilot that ever lived, I'd be an immediate dead man walking. My name is Sean D. Tucker. When I wake up in the morning on show day, high pressure, to where sometimes I can't even think, I can't even communicate with anybody because I want to live. I don't leave my house without kissing my wife goodbye and telling her I love her. I don't go to work mad. I don't put any baggage in my head that's negative. 25 minutes to get there. It's a very, very long day. My days are 12-hour days. My team calls those half days. We don't have a normal day. We don't have a normal life. Practice every morning before my performance to see what my body's doing, to see what my airplane's doing, seeing if I can connect with the airplane. It's imperative that I do. Could I fly a performance without doing that? Yeah, but that's not my nature. I don't want to leave one stone unturned and be surprised in the arena when people are watching that maybe I'm having a bad day. And I prepare for it and I change things. I either get my attitude right, something's wrong with the airplane, something's wrong with my body. I'll leave figures out, but I find out that morning. Then we go to the briefing.
Runway 927, they moved down on parallel taxiway. We have one down here now at the end of the taxiway.
When I walk into the pilot's brief, I'm focusing on my flight, I'm communicating with the air boss, everybody's getting on the same page. When I walk out of the pilot's brief, I want to be as prepared as I can. Yeah, the practice wasn't good at all. And my cockpit's not sealed, so there's so much, you gotta text flight and say that smoke is horrible in the cockpit. Look at where it needs to be sealed. Good morning.
Can I shake your hand?
Sure. Then we go interact with these wonderful human beings called the spectators. That's my family. That's why I'm here, to inspire them. My job is never to scare them or to traumatize them. You traumatize them by killing yourself. You scare them by being reckless. And my job, there's a huge responsibility to walk that line, to be very extreme, but share the magic of flight and honor that. I'm a 61-year-old guy, and kids get me. Kids don't have bias. They don't see age, they see a spirit. They're my biggest fans. 9.5 positive G's, 7.5 negative G's. I need to be able to handle those pressures. I have to be committed to taking care of my body as much as my team is committed to taking care of that flying machine. I exercise 6 days a week. It's just as important as practicing 3 times a day. But also, it fills you up. It's my place to meditate. It's an hour and a half of private time, and it's fun. The danger, it's in the back of my mind. The box is in the back of my mind. The figures that I'm having problems with, and I have problems at every performance with different figures at different times. And always that's in the back of my mind. And then the search for perfection is in my heart. And I'm striving for perfect during the performance, but you can't get there. But you can be excellent. You can't be perfect, but you can be excellent. And if I can meld those two together, it works beautifully. I'm very scared of abusing the privilege. I'm very scared of letting my ego get in the way and believe in my press clippings. I'm very scared of killing myself in front of the audience. I will not get in the cockpit mad. I will not fly an airplane that's potentially disabled. I'm going to honor my commitment to be a true performer. When I'm in the arena, total conviction of purpose, totally committed to the dance, to perfection, to excellence.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brian Norris, the operations coordinator and narrator for Team Oracle, featuring the man considered by many to be the top solo aerobatic performer in North America today. Join me in welcoming none other than Mr. Sean D. Tucker.
People watch me fly, I want them to be enchanted. I want to be the lightning rod that touches that soul. I want to share with them my path that I've chosen. Not for them to be an airshow pilot, but for them to be joyful in their life, to be joyful in their work, to be joyful in their love. Get out of the cockpit, I'm thrilled, I'm humbled, I feel so privileged, but that was that last flight. I got to do it again tomorrow.